Hi guys, we're in the month of August and there is so much Bara news that I can't fit it all in this video. We have a release date for Hunky City, Mutant Alley is getting a novel, and a lot more is available in the Bara Fest 2024. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Pajamakin, and if you want to see more news and updates, and even gameplay of Bara content, be sure to subscribe and share the video with your friends. First, I'd like to give a shout out to my artist, Yessie the Weasel. The visuals of my channel and my streams would not be possible without his wonderful artwork. Be sure to follow him on Fur Affinity, and he is open for commissions. Without further ado, let's get into the first story. Mutant Alley is getting a novel adaptation. Game developer Tales Up for Tyranno is flexing his writing muscles by adapting his popular game series Mutant Alley into a series of novels, two of which are complete, with the first one being available for digital pre-order and to be released on August 30th, with the physical version releasing that same day. The plot reads, in a distant future, the government created superhuman soldiers by merging human and dinosaur DNA under the BioShield project to win a nearly lost war. Ares, a large anthropomorphic Tyrannosaurus Rex, was once a soldier, but now is useless to the government and scorned by society. To survive, he is forced to sell his body, like many other released dinosaur hybrids, but an unexpected encounter turns everything upside down. Who are the mysterious group known as the Hydra, and what are their true intentions? What secret do they need Ares, a viral and dominant T-Rex male, for? And how far are they willing to go? Determined to fight for a new future, Ares sets out to find new and former allies. He embarks on the most dangerous mission of his life, a mission that could ultimately require more of him than he ever imagined. Mutant Alley is a dystopian sci-fi comedy guaranteed to make you blush. This is a passion project, and Tyranno feels like with this medium, he can fully flesh out the characters and the world in a way that the games never could. He also urges fans not to worry because this does not mean that he is stepping away from game development, as he has 3 new games in the pipeline, with 2 being part of the Mutant Alley franchise. I tried my best to squeeze whatever info I could out of Tyranno as to what to expect from the book, but he won't budge. All he says is that it's very kinky and we're sure to blush. You can pre-order Mutant Alley from Amazon at the link in the description for only $4.99. To be released on August 30th. Next up, we head on over to Bara Fever Fest 2024, hosted by Mr. Ryu. There are currently 15 submissions as of this recording, and we're going to go over a few of them. First is Hunky City, which finally has a release date. It has been announced that Hunky City will release on itch.io on August 16th, with the mobile version coming out in September 13th. And finally, the Steam version releasing on October 30th. Be sure that if you are a Steam user to go and add the game to your wishlist, as it helps the developers. This is huge, as this has potential to be the Bara game of the year with how ambitious this title is. Be sure to stay tuned for more info as we get closer to release. Also from the same team comes Abyss Fables, a game suitable for ages 14 and up. The plot reads, Little Red was a boy who had a loving family, living with his father, mother, and grandmother. However, for some reason, his grandfather lived separately in the depths of the forest. Little Red had a strong bond with his father, and he always wore the red hooded cape that his father had given him. He often ventured alone to visit his grandfather, and he would often encounter a kind hunter. The hunter seemed to take care of his grandfather, and the relationship appeared to be quite good. Little Red also had a secret crush on the hunter. However, for some reason, his grandmother despised the hunter. On the day after Little Red turned 18, he and his family had spent a joyful birthday celebration at home. Wanting to share his happiness with his grandfather and hoping to see the hunter he secretly admired, Little Red carefully packed his birthday cake and embarked on his journey to visit his grandfather. This game will be released under Mr. Ryu's brand Barasia, which strives to bring Bara games to the mainstream by making them SF. I think this is a smart move to maximize profits and bring in a wider audience. We've seen this work with popular BL game New Carnival with their censored port to both Apple and Google Play Store. A demo is said to be released before the end of August, so stay tuned for more news. Last from Barasia is a mysterious video of an upcoming sci-fi Bara visual novel called If You Met Me Young. That will be released on Steam and itch.io for free. Nothing is known about this project, but you can guarantee that we will keep you updated. Another game is Knights from the Last Stand from creator Cusack. The page reads, immerse yourself in a dark fantasy world with charming knights, find out the secrets of the disaster, and fight hordes of monsters to develop your heroes and learn their dirty secrets. I'm currently in talks with the assistant of development of this game, Octoberon, who also was a voice actor for the Bara game, Drake's Dungeon. I'm currently trying to get in touch with creator Cusack, so I will get back to you all with more updates in the future. Now we have some submissions from Y-Press Games promoting the first episode of their new game, Monster Ops, which is free. The story reads, plucky Lieutenant Tide has been drafted into the Monster Ops, a military task force that hunts monsters who've escaped from a top-secret experiment. He joins the no-nonsense veteran soldier Wraith and the peaceful human-loving monster Balask. Tide's past screw-ups make him a questionable choice for the high-stakes Black Ops, but he's determined to prove himself to Wraith. He can't help but look up to their badass leader. Wraith seems rough around the edges, but he warms up to Tide quickly. When the nature of their missions turns sexual, romantic possibilities open up for the two that neither had considered. With increasingly dangerous missions and an unpredictable commander, Wraith and Tide know they must count on each other to survive. Will their bond as battle brothers evolve into something more? An ongoing visual novel series with 1 to 2 hour standalone game episodes coming out monthly in 2025. Get Monster Hunter Ops episodes 6 months early and for $2 less than retail on their Patreon and Subscribestar page. Episode 2 will come out on August 2024 for subscribers. This game is part of the Monster Lover series, with Monster Lover 1 already out and Monster Lover 2 currently in development. Another game to check out from Y-Press Games is the revived project Oni Onsen. The project failed to meet its original Kickstarter goal and was canceled, but has risen from the ashes and is back in development. The plot is as follows. Samurai Asano was betrayed by his daimyo master, the warlord Sukuna. When they invaded his homeland, his ancestral onsen was taken from him and given to Sukuna's daughter Mina, who uses it to help her father raise funds. Asano vows to get revenge by ruining the onsen. When Mina takes over the onsen, she unwittingly releases 4 Oni who are trapped in an ancient sagemono. The grateful Oni will protect Mina and thwart Asano, who ends up becoming a target for their pent-up lust. According to legend, the only way an Oni can fully exit the onsen is by getting a member of the original family to fall in love with him. The Oni take the word love on the ancient scroll to mean something more physical. The current demo has the entire first act, so go try it out. Also, be on the lookout for their game Orc Covenant coming out this month. In Orc Covenant, the sorcerer elf Zareth should be Prince of Zillerwind, but his father was usurped by King Trumkel, an inept con man. Zareth now seeks help from the Orc tribe to take back his throne. An NSFW visual novel with 4 love interests to choose from. Will Zareth regain his throne and fall in love? Or do the Orcs have other plans for Zillerwind? I've been waiting for this game for quite a while, so I'm really looking forward to the fact that it's coming out this month. I'll tell you all about it once I get my hands on it. Last but not least, we have the Leather and Madness series from Puppy Dragon. Puppy Dragon is a Spanish computer programmer who writes RPGs in his free time. His first game, Leather and Madness, was released twice, with the second version having improved, redone art. His games mix together Bara, BDSM, and the mythos of Cthulhu, which I must admit sounds very interesting. Puppy Dragon's games are free to play, and he is very open and honest about his use of AI artwork, citing that as the main reason his games will stay free. He has received some criticism for this, but many players find his games to be very well done and aren't bothered by the use of AI. In my opinion, this is how AI art should be used. It helps put his whole project together and is non-profit. The first game follows a character who arrives to a city looking for the Necronomicon. He gets involved with 5 different romanceable characters that help him accomplish his mission while he gets involved with a mysterious cult that worships Cthulhu. The second game has a new character that gets in charge of a gay BDSM club, Leather and Madness, after the events of the first game. He discovers there's a portal that connects the club with the Mythos worlds and needs to manage the club while he tries to solve the problems caused by the portal. While the first game is a visual novel, Leather and Madness Club, Through the Portal, adds RPG components and a card battle system. I will definitely be checking these games out and sharing some info from the creator, so stay tuned for that video. That's all for me today, guys. We have a lot to look forward to in the month of August. If you want to stay up to date, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more Bara news and gameplay. See you next time.